We have discussed a lot about the role of a DPO for an organization, large and small. In this video, we are going to talk about the role of a privacy program manager with an organization who complies or needs to comply with privacy regulations in their respective geographies. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you have been finding new content on data privacy on a daily basis. So, who is a privacy program manager? He is a sort of an intermediate role at the next level to the DPO, and he is the one who is handling the operational structure of the privacy program, operational implementation of the privacy program. One other difference that he has with the role of a DPO is, of course, a DPO a legal position and a program manager is not a legally required position. And in many organizations, there might be an overlap between the role of a DPO and program manager, and a DPO might be doing both the roles, right? But if it's a large organization, there could be multiple program managers in respective offices, branches, and reporting into one senior DPO, or multiple program managers in offices, junior DPOs in countries responding into a global DPO, right? So depending on the organization size and structure, there could be a good role for a privacy program manager within any organization. So let's talk about his key responsibilities as far as a privacy program manager is concerned. He is responsible for getting the program implemented, to implement policies and procedures for the organization and develop the comprehensive privacy program for the organization. He is responsible for the data governance for the organization in terms of overseeing data mapping and inventory processes. So it's not DPO who is working on field, it's the privacy manager who is working, privacy program manager who is working on field with the data collection processes, data processing processes, and their correct implementations to ensure that privacy is taken care of. He is also required to develop a nice incident management plan. What would happen and how would the organization react if there is a breach or an incident in an organization related to processing of personal information? How are the incidents being logged? How are they investigated? And of course, qualifying them to a breach is a DPO role, but the basic investigation of an incident and remediation of an incident is a privacy program manager role until he feels that it is going beyond his level and involves a DPO who qualifies it to a breach. Training and awareness of the organization, he is the one who is required to conduct and develop those trainings. Broad lines would be provided by the DPO or the legal counsels, and the privacy program manager will develop those trainings. He'll talk to the HR and other people to make sure that he's able to develop them very well, and he would also raise the operational awareness mechanisms within the organization of how the individuals in the organization would handle personal information of any concerned individual, employee, vendor, customer, anyone. Cross-functional collaboration is again a very important role. DPO has to oversee it, so is the privacy program manager. You have to interface with legal, with IT, with security. You have to see what is happening in the organization. How is the data being handled? How is it being properly taken care of? Or is it being properly taken care of? That's the job of a privacy program manager. What are his core skills and experience requirements? There's no strict requirement, but he should have strong project management skills because he's implementing the project called privacy in the organization. He should have knowledge of privacy laws and regulations. He should be a good communicator and a good collaborator between various functions or various departments within the organization. And he should be able to understand the risk if in case privacy incidents are created or if in case there is a violation of how the personal information is being handled. He should know the risk and he should know how he wants to resolve those risks. His position in the organization, he should be reporting into a DPO or a legal counsel maybe, depending on the size of the organization, but he has to work under the guidance of a DPO. So if he has to work under the guidance of the DPO, it would be good if he reports into the DPO. His job is integrated with other business functions and actually with all business functions, and it is his job to balance the legal and business objectives of his organization. The legal and business objectives, and when we talk of legal objectives, we are talking of privacy related legal objectives. The benefits of having a privacy program manager is to increase the operational efficiency of the organization. The organization should work with the proper rules and laws within the organization. Compliance assurance, of course, if he is implementing and ensuring that the basic personal data processing is done properly, handled properly, then he is sure that compliance is being met. risk mitigation and organizational trust. He is the one who is to help the organization build trust with external agencies with respect to handling their personal information. So these are the key roles of a privacy program manager. As I mentioned earlier also, he may be reporting into the DPO. He has to work under the guidance of DPO, and the role of DPO is more of a legal and a statutory role. In the next video, we are going to get into the details of how is it different from a DPO. So say subscribe to my channel, share your comments in the your feedback in the comment section, and press like and bell icon if you like this video. Thank you.